First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's the Sunday night. One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's the Sunday night opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Chicago Bears. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Here we go. Hey, Karen. Make some good plays today.
They'll start with the option. Running free at the 45. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. So give him 5 yards there in the pitch and catch. It'll be second down.
The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Come on, right now, boys.
On second down, Swift. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here is 3rd down and 4. Now Fields. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, and they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And they goes 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, is being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's sack courtesy of the effort of Haason Reddick. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to run incomplete.
This one's going to be again not to make some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
There's Jones. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week one. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have more punch at the end of the year, it's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet.
Touchdown, Chicago! DeAndre Swift, 65 yards. And the Bears are looking good here. The season openers are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. gun. He'll hand this off. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. 17-0 our score after 1. This now a 3rd and 4. Hands it off out of the gun. And he won't get close. Only that's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Here's Swift. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Beavis on to attempt the point after. And the lead is now 24. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25.
That was nice.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they're going to get him down well short of the post as he can get this to the 30. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. On the return is Jones. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And out will come the offense as they take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now 2nd and 9. Fields going to keep it running right. Bust through the tackle. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
And he's caught at the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down. That sets up the 1st and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. That's complete right side to Kmet. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Hassan Reddick now with his 2nd sack here on opening night. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Big stop.
¡Esa defensa!
Hit him on, defense! Pick off the ball, man. Pick it off.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Another day off.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Get off the field, D. Let's get off of our field.
Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to lose yardage to the 12-yard line. He's at a couple yards here. Now is the Packers punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, and they'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3. On the option left is Fields.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the 1st.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
DeAndre Swift.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Bears have opened the lead up to 30.
Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a handoff running through the middle. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a second down and 9. And now an audible here into something else.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete. Think about a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11.
On the option to give to Swift here.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with third and 11 coming up.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Fields.
Dancing to his left.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll run the draw here with Swift.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go. Good.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap, Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
From the gun, here's Fields. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown Bears. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bears are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season thoroughly. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
You're embarrassing us.
Take him out. Watch him take. Here we go.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Hey, going up. Going up. Come on.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On the option to give to Swift here. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bears add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. The extra point by Mevis is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving.
Right call, Rab.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw. He'll buy some time right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks out, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He's going to be sacked. Back at the 12. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Check the waiver wires. Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll get this up only to about the 22. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
To throw is Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he'll be taken down. That is how this one's going to go.
Now, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this would